Yo my people, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today is a very special episode. We're doing a European roundup. So we're going to be talking about the Champions League. We're going to be talking about the Europa League. And also, for the first time on this channel, because I waited till this day, we're going to talk about the Conference League as well. So let's get straight into it. And also guys, I got a very special announcement. We finally hit 100 subscribers. Absolutely gassed after 3 months of grinding. We're finally here. All glory to God. Finally made it. And also a big shout out to Lily and Oliver for making it happen. The last two that I needed. So thank you guys so much. But yeah guys, the aim is now 1,000 subscribers. So let's get to 1,000. Road to 1,000. So let's do this. So as always, make sure you guys are subscribed. Make sure you guys are following my socials as well. TikTok, Instagram and X as well. Posting football content as well. Ballers League content at the moment. We're on week 7 going into week 8. So make sure you guys tune in there as well. Bringing in some exclusive content. But now, let's get into it. And the first game I'm going to talk about was the first semi-final. Inter Milan versus Barcelona. The game ended 7-6 on aggregate, and genuinely it might have been one of the best games, if not the best games I've ever seen in the Champions League. Both legs were just so entertaining. You got Inter Milan starting off going 2-0 up, and then Barcelona coming back as well. 3-3 in the first leg, and then the second leg, I thought Barcelona could have done it. 3-2 on the day. 87th minute Rafinha scores. I thought it's all over. Barcelona, all you've got to do is keep the ball away from your side of the pitch, and that's it. And then it all went wrong for Barcelona. In extra time, Vertesi came in and got the winner, man. Oh my days, what a super sub. Inzaghi, fair play to him, played an absolute brilliant game. And also credit to Barcelona, who I think is currently the best team in the world. And not only that, my boy Lamine Yamal. Oh my god, how good was he? But generally it was an entertaining 2 legs. Very entertaining. You got the goals, you got the end-to-end football. Genuinely, I feel like that tie could have gone either way, and it would have been a fair result for either team. But fair play to Inter Milan. I'll be honest with you, I don't even want to talk about anything else except my boy Lamine Yamal. Genuinely, he's one of my favourite players in the world right now, if not my very favourite. He is so effective. He's like Messi in terms of effectiveness, Neymar in terms of aesthetics. Like, he is so fun to watch. There is nothing this kid can do, and he's 17. We're forgetting this kid's 17. It's not normal what he's doing on a big stage. The lights are all on him, and he's just playing unreal. He is unbelievable to watch. And in this era of football, there's none of this stop the wingers from cutting in. None of that. Is literally, he's got all the freedom in the world. Barcelona, when they need goals, it was all him. It was all him, and he could have had some beautiful goals if it wasn't for Jan Sommer, who in my opinion was the man of the match. The 2 games I'm going to talk about, obviously, the keepers were absolutely unreal, and in my opinion was the reason why they stayed in the game and won the game. I don't want to dive too deep into the Inter Milan Barcelona game, because for me that was pure entertainment. I didn't mind who won. Barca, you could win it. Inter, you could win it. I don't mind. But there was one particular game that I needed. I needed them to win, and that was my boys from Paris, PSG. Allez le bleu, allez le bleu. Like, I couldn't tell you how happy I was. First leg at the Emirates, I was like, there's no way. Can Arsenal do this? And they could. And genuinely, they had a better team when it comes to the defence and it comes to the midfield. Up front, you had Ousmane Dembele. my boy Kavicha Kvaratskhelia, you had Desire Doué, you had Bradley Barcola. Like, genuinely, like, there was no hope for Arsenal at all. But you just never know. After the performance they had with Real Madrid, you just never know. You can't count them out. Ousmane Dembele scoring so early at the Emirates was huge. Huge for PSG. And I think that's what turned the tides. Arsenal, as much as they did, Donnarumma was just unreal. But the second leg at the Parc des Princes, you think Arsenal's going to come all the way from London to Paris, to their home ground, and turn things round? Get out of here. The fans were unreal. The stadium was lit. But more importantly, what a game that was. Fabian Ruiz with the first goal. Arsenal had 20 minutes to turn things around, and there was just no quality. No quality at all. But then, Fabian Ruiz with a great finish, pops it in, great shot. Raya was not going to save it, and that was 2-0 up on aggregate. And then, I was doing the live watch-along, which, by the way, I absolutely failed. That live watch-along it was a failure. But we learned from those mistakes. I thought Arsenal had a penalty. I was like, no, now's the time. The turnaround, the remontada. But then, VAR went to PSG. Jurrien Timber with a deliberate handball. It was absolutely disgusting. It was horrible. But Vitinha, who absolutely fluffed the penalty, it was a disgrace. And I was like, you know what? Now this gives Arsenal a boost. This will give them hope. Nah. Hakimi comes in and scores to make it 2-0 to Paris. But then Bukayo Saka then scoring to make it 2-1. But after that, it was too little too late. It was not happening. Paris, you did us proud. You did us all proud. Thank God, because I wouldn't be able to stand it if Arsenal got to Champions League final. So Arsenal fans, who are you going to blame? The referee? The players? Arteta? The tifo? The tifo at the Emirates. Oh my God, I'm going to put it up. It was a stinker. It was a stinker. I have to get the cards out. The tifo deserves a yellow card. Absolute stinker. That was so bad. If you want to talk about tifos, look at ours. Look at Chelsea's. Unbelievable. I think Arsenal, to be fair to them, they played alright, but there was a lot of individual errors. Saliba, Timber, Partey. Just too many mistakes from them, and I think that's what cost it. Otherwise, there was room for a turnaround. But what I enjoyed the most was the Arsenal fans crying. Arsenal fans in tears. Arsenal fans without a trophy once again. And like I said, they might not even make it second place in the Premier League, which they claimed was comfortable. They really thought they could do it. Now they got Liverpool. Then they got Newcastle. And then Southampton lost, which is obviously 3 points there. But the challenge is Liverpool and Newcastle. They must get 3 points. Otherwise, we're coming for you. We're coming for you. But just remember, Arsenal fans, you see this here? You will never win it. You will never win it. As far as I'm alive, you will never win it. Odegaard who? Bukayo Saka. Lewis Smelly. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely stinky. Kai Havertz, you should have signed for a big club. Signed for a big club. Declan Rice, you should have signed for a big club. Saliba, I'll see you at Ala Madrid. Because don't waste your time here at Arsenal. Mikel Arteta, the job's too big for you. You want to win big trophies? Leave that to the big dons. Leave that to Chelsea, yeah? Leave that to us. Leave that to the pride of London. I've done a lot of cooking. I've ridiculed Arsenal fans. And by the way, I think this is the perfect transition. You guys at home, put your hand up if you're in a European final. United fans, Tottenham fans, put your hand up. Anyone else? Arsenal fans? I would rather have PSG over Aston Villa. I would rather have Barcelona instead of Inter Milan. don't hear anything. Now what? Stay humble now. Stay humble. Genuinely, I'm so happy. Genuinely, I couldn't be more happier. It was a great week for me. But speaking of European finals, the Europa League final is going to be a very interesting one. Tottenham versus Manchester United. Genuinely the worst outcome that could have happened as a Chelsea fan. Obviously, fair play to United, they beat Bilbao. Tottenham beating Bodo Glimt, like fair play. The teams that are currently 15th and 16th in the league, the teams after 35 games still haven't accumulated 40 points. Deep it, 40 points. United are on 16 losses for the league. Tottenham are on 19 losses. Like, I don't think you guys understand how bad that is, and yet they're both in a European final. Like I said, I'm not going to give you analysis on the game, but I'm in a bit of a predicament. Who would I want to win? Now let me tell you the pros and cons for each team. You got Tottenham. The pros are, if they win a European Cup, they still won't be able to chat to us. However, they've got one up over Arsenal, and I feel like their banter there will be absolutely hilarious, because I don't think Arsenal are going to win a European Cup anytime soon. So it's going to be absolutely hilarious to see Tottenham being the best team in North London, and I feel like that's just going to be so funny to watch. The other positive is that they beat Manchester United, which I can laugh at United fans. I don't care about Tottenham fans. If you don't give a toss about them, it's like beating up a homeless person. They've got nothing to be happy about. The third thing is, I think it will be absolutely hilarious that Ange Postecoglou wins in his second season. As he said last year, I think that'll be absolutely class. Now, what are the cons? If you give a homeless guy a lottery ticket that wins the lottery, what's he gonna do? He's gonna go spending in Harrods. He's gonna go Selfridges. He's gonna buy himself a mansion. He's gonna go buy himself a McLaren. Do you know what I mean? So if Tottenham win a European Cup, you're not gonna hit the end of it for the next 300 years. That is them set for life. Literally, they're done and dusted. They can live good. Secondly, their trophy drought. Since 2008, since they last won a trophy, it's gonna end. And I don't want that. I like the fact that they haven't won in so long, and that's what they're known for. So that will go. So that's my pros and cons for Tottenham. Now for Manchester United. What are the pros? Manchester United, let's be real, they're a big club. We know that. So them win another Europa League means nothing. It's literally just another trophy in their cabinet, and we've seen them win it before. Do you know what I mean? So it's no biggie. Number 2, obviously it stops Tottenham from winning it. It stops them from all the cons. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, not bad. Number 3, I think regardless if both teams win it, it'll be funny because Arsenal have won nothing and they're about to win something at 15th and 16th place. So it'll be hilarious. It'll be hilarious for us to watch. But what are the cons? In arguably their worst season, they win a trophy. And the way they've won it. They've won the FA Cup, so they got into the Europa League. And to get into the Champions League because they win the Europa League, it's just crap, innit? I don't want to see that. Number 2, there's a player that I absolutely despise for Manchester United. Genuinely, I hate him. His name is Mason Mount. What he did to us, to see him lift a European trophy, I just want to slap him. Sending off. Genuinely, I will 2-foot him and send myself off. That's how pissed off I am with him. Absolute prick. And if he wins it, I'll be fuming. Again, all my friends are United fans. So to see them win the Europa League, I just can't stand it. I genuinely can't stand it. And also it'll be funny if Ruben Amorim gets sacked. So him winning Europa League might keep him there for a little bit longer. And United, as bad as they've been, we've been winning trophies, etc, etc. So do I want that? I don't know. Either way, I think I hate it. I absolutely hate it. But if I had to pick a team, have to say I would rather United win it because I just can't stand Tottenham in it. I guess as a Chelsea fan I just can't. So I can't let them end their trophy drought, end their European trophy drought. Do you know what I mean? I can't. And now finally, the Conference League final. I've been waiting for this because the Conference League, I'll be real, there's no way we don't win it. We beat all the small teams we could. Do you know what I mean? There was no point in me talking about it until now. We got into the final, we're playing Real Betis, and I'm bricking it. Absolutely bricking it. But very quickly, just to talk about the Garden game, the only thing that I'm very proud of is the youngsters. Yesterday, they played unbelievably. We had a Chempong who was obviously unreal. Great performance from him. Reggie Walsh making his debut at the age of 16. I mean, academy players, man. There's no better academy than Cobham. And what a player. Genuinely, he's good, and I can't wait to see more of him. And also Tyreek George. Those three started today, but Tyreek George, I'm going to quickly talk about him. Evil Saka. Genuinely, yeah. I can't lie. This guy, there's obviously a few things he needs to improve on, but once he does, I feel like he's going to be such a good player for us. So good. You can see the confidence. Now that he's been playing a bit more, he's getting a bit of experience, you can see the confidence in the kid. And I absolutely love it. I absolutely adore it. He had got an assist yesterday as well. We had Antwi coming on, absolutely killing it. These kids, they have their experience, which is nice. Maheka coming on as well. And yeah, genuinely it was nice to see the youngsters getting a bit of game time. This was the competition and also the semi-finals as well, so it was a big occasion at home. It was brilliant. But now we play Real Betis and it is a real challenge because there is one man who's killing it, and I'm scared if he scores against us, it is game over. If he scores the winner, I might kill myself. His name is Anthony, Man United's failure winger who is thriving in Real Betis. So yeah, if I'm able to fix my live streams by then, I should be able to hopefully live stream the final for the Champions League, for the Europa League, and also the Conference League. So let's see. Potentially I might be able to, but depends if I check my mirrors. But yeah, it's going to be a very exciting 3 games. Obviously, Chelsea and Real Betis. It's going to be a good game. Tottenham, Man United. Tottenham have beaten Man United too many times. I think they're unbeaten since 2022, if I'm not mistaken. Like, come on. And it's Man United have European heritage, so it's going to be a good game. And PSG versus Inter Milan. I don't care. I don't mind both teams. I just want a good final. That's it. And I know it's going to be a good final because Inter Milan have an unbelievable team in terms of the defence structure, midfield and up front. Their structure is just unreal. Their team might not be the best on paper, but their balance and everything, Inzaghi got everything right. And PSG, obviously one of the most devastating attacks in the world. So let's see. It's going to be interesting. The Champions League, I think it's going to be 2-2 and it goes all the way till pens and Donnarumma saving the day and PSG winning the Champions League. That's my thing. The Europa League, hey, there's one thing that Tottenham Hotspur are, and that is bottle jobs. Absolute bottle jobs. So, I think it's going to be 2-0 United. Nah, there's no way United keep a clean sheet. 2-1 to Manchester United. I feel like it's going to be 1-1, and then towards the end, a Harry Maguire goal. I feel it in my bones. And Chelsea versus Betis, I know it's not going to be easy, but I'm going to say 3-1. 3-1, and it will be our best team, obviously. And another season where Arsenal don't win anything. And final. Arsenal fans, that's for you. Check your mirrors. Stay humble. And until next time, guys, take care and peace.